Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel Stars and Tarot. My name is Rick. I'm very happy for doing this reading for you to see what are the predictions for the month of October. And we'll be using 5 decks. We pick one card from the first deck, which is the Tarot deck, and then we continue to pick other cards from other 5 decks, 4 decks. So we have 5 cards in total, okay? And we will see an overall situation of what you can expect from this month. First of all, I invite you to ask me for a private reading. Just add your comment below this video and we'll be sending my email and you can ask me your question by email. Now, let's take a few seconds of silence in order to be focused and get ready to receive the message from the universe. And I will shuffle my first deck, which is the Tarot deck, so we will see what is the Tarot of this month for your sign. Let's take these few seconds of silence. Okay, let's shuffle the deck. All right. And let's pick one card. Okay. And this is the tarot of this month for your sign. Let's move on with the second deck, which is the Lenormand. And we will see. Yes, we pick also one card from this deck. So time to shuffle the deck. Let's pick one card. Okay. Let's move on with the stars deck. So we see what is the star of this month for your sign. So time to create the chaos, and then I will choose one card for you. Okay. Now we have two additional cards. These are the energies card. The first one comes from the crystal energy deck. So yeah, we will see what is the crystal of this month for you. Let's shuffle the deck. Okay. Now we have the last card, which comes from the Healing Energy Oracle deck. So we will see also what is the healing message for your sign this month. Let's shuffle the deck. Maybe there are two. Yes, two cards, two messages. Okay, interesting. We have two healing messages for you. Okay, so we have 6 cards on the table. The first one, the Tarot, the Lenormand. Then we have the Star of this month, the Crystal of this month, and two energies, two healing messages. Okay. And yeah, let's start from the Tarot. Okay. 5 swords. Interesting. Then we have the Lenormand, and the Lenormand is Bridge. Then we have the star of this month. The star of this month is Placidus, number 28, and it is a reverse card. Okay. Then we have the crystal of this month, or Lapis Lazuli, beautiful crystal. And the key word of this crystal is problems resolved. And it is connected to the third eye and throat chakra. Okay. And then we have two healing messages. The first one is inner beauty. Look at this beautiful picture. Okay. And then we have the voice of the heart. Wow, I love these pictures. Okay. Oh, it's a deep reading for you this month. Let's start from the tarot. Okay. Five swords. What we can see here? Yes, here we are talking about a previous experience you made recently, probably the previous month, also in July, from July, August, September, something that is ended in September maybe. It was a very important period for you. Maybe you were with other people together in a group for doing something together, okay? And together you face some challenges, okay? And um, you try to help those people, also for doing some stuff for them. But unfortunately, this is an invite for you to that you don't have the time, also the role for helping them in in whatever they need to help. What I mean that there are situations where you can help the others, and there are other situations where you cannot because it's not your role. For example, for friends, you can help your friends in only in certain circumstances, okay? Because there are other situations where you cannot help. You can because you are not the right person for helping them, okay? And at work, it seems that you work together for uh, realized something that unfortunately it didn't work. And so what this is what I mean before. In the previous months, you worked together as a group, but you were different each other, and in that case, you just to consider to continue by yourself, not doing the same things together. Okay, even at work, try to be honest with those people and say that in this way we cannot produce efficiently together. It could be at work, it could be a project at the university, or in general for those people that are asking you help, asking you to do this something together. Okay, there are some situations where you can do that, and other situations where you cannot. And in that case, you can only do what you can do in this period. From now on, you can only consider to help more yourself. Okay, this is also confirmed from this card bridge. Bridge is a connection, which means that in the past you had some conflicts, we have some challenges, also together as a group. Okay, so from now on, in order to continue your path, you have to consider that, or maybe you already consider that, you already thought that yes, I cannot help, I cannot do the these things together with the others. Okay, now I can change my perspective, I can change my point of view, and I can do only the things that I can help, really help, or I can proceed differently. Okay, so maybe even by yourself only, not involving other people. So it's like that you made experience in these months recently, okay, and you learned a lot, and whatever you learned, whatever you consider is the best way to move on. Okay, so which means that now the challenges are over. So there are no other challenges because it's something that it's ended recently. Okay, unfortunately things didn't go well, but there are no other challenges, okay, because now you can consider to do the things differently, even by yourself only. So now you find the right way, okay, so this is a connection from what you experienced in the past and what you build for your present, for your future. So now you have a new you have more experience for continue to do your path differently, okay, taking in consideration what you learned from the past. And also here, this is the start of this month, my Placidus. Okay, so here again, it's a confirm that you need to go away from what you lived, from that situation, okay, from what you lived in the past, in the recent past, the recent months, okay, the last 2 or 3 months. Just leave that situation because that situation is ended, okay. Try to don't insist to continue to do the same things together with other people because that situation is ended. It doesn't worth it to continue. Okay, so whatever it is that situation, if you're working in a project with other people, if you're working on a project at university or at work, or in general, if you help the people to in their delicate situation and you realize now that you cannot continue to help those people, okay, even if they are friends for you, so that just leave that situation, leave, because it doesn't worth it. Even if you insist, you don't reach nothing. Okay, so try only to get the experience and understand that you can give your help only on certain circumstances. Okay, even if there are members of your family around you, in that case, you can help your members of your family, of course, but in the same time, try to consider more yourself. Try to consider what you can in concrete help and what you cannot. So in that way, you can move on, leave the situation behind you, and building a new path. Okay, try to remember what you lived, remember what you learned, because now with your experience, you can do differently. Okay, helping when it's the right time to help, and doing the same thing, doing the things together in a group when it's the right situation, and, and continue to do the things just by yourself, to consider more yourself, also more what are your needs, okay, because you are not happy in this period. So you have to be honest also with yourself. What you need to be happy? You need a different situation. You need to focus more yourself, dedicate more time to yourself. Okay, so this is an invite in order to do that. Okay, and the crystal of this month is lapis lazuli, and problems resolved. This is the key. So again, that situation is over, and now with your experience of that situation, that it was useless, even if it was something very hard, but it wasn't useless because now you have the experience. Now you organize. You learned something important for you, which means that now the situation is over. There are no other problems. Okay, so you can finally focus more on yourself. Okay, with the right experience that you learned, and you can finally explore new opportunities for yourself, a new phase, also a new phase of your life. It could be, yes, because you need to change the situation, you need to change the air around you. Okay, you need to see new situation, new opportunities in order to move on with more experience than in the past. Okay, and these are the healing messages. So it's these messages. I think it's an invite for you to consider more yourself. Okay, because recently you gave help to people, to friends, to members of your family, doing some stuff together as a group, and you didn't reach a good result in general overall. Okay, so now it's the time to focus more yourself, be honest with yourself, and ask what you need to be happy. And let's read the messages. So, inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. Wow. So this is also, I think it's connected of what you learned in the past. It's like that situation, that experience was for you like a lesson, and you can also recognize what is very important for you. Okay, the appearance, the image of man, the physical appearance, your personality. It's what you trying to manifest to the others, but remember that the beauty and the goodness are in the image of God. So, what do you mean? That even if you try to be perfect to the others, you inside you feel sad, you are not happy, like I said before. So, if you need to be happy, you need to consider more yourself, and you need to do the things differently. Even if it's hard, even if maybe it's something rude for the others, because maybe you cannot help them, but in that case, you are honest, you are yourself, because in that way, you can dedicate more time to yourself, and also find that happiness that you need. Okay. And finally, let's read the second healing message, the voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Wow, the voice of the heart. Um, Try also to consider, if you look more around you, you can find, I'm talking also for single people, you can find someone very important for you, someone that you need your attention. Okay, it it's not the same thing as before. It's not something that you have to help or do something for that person. No, it's something related to heart, to the emotion. Okay, so maybe there is someone which needs to be more close to you by give you more emotions. Okay, it could be also love. So, which means that if you are single, for example, you can find a person around you that is very interested of you, and maybe you can try to consolidate that connection, okay? To know better that person, and you can also consider to be happy with that person as well. So try to listen the voice of your heart, try to be honest with yourself, just be yourself. Do only the things that you need to do in order to be happy. Okay. So this is the reading of this month for you. I hope you enjoy this reading. Hope you enjoy the video. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Stars and Tarot. We do a different type of readings during the month. But for Virgo, we do another reading in November. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.